Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Switzerland and we're flying from Zurich to Doha, and we're flying business class. Book these flights using Avios, 80,000 Avios per person, both flying to Doha, and from Doha, Yang is going to Vietnam and I'm going to Japan. So let's see how this flight's going to be. It's going to be on a super diamond seat. We're in 1E and 1F, the bulkhead seats together. Definitely looking forward to this flight. I think Yang is also very excited. This business class business is definitely up her street. And yeah, let's go see what it's like.
Our flight was only at 10 to 10 in the morning, but we were still quite tired when we arrived at the airport. But the moment we stepped in, that familiar travel buzz took over, fueling our excitement as we made our way to the dedicated business class check-in. It was practically empty, which was fantastic. No lines or fuss. Being able to just walk up, have our bags handled so smoothly, and get our boarding passes quickly made the morning feel effortless. Qatar staff were, as always, super friendly, handling everything with ease, that it felt like the perfect start to the journey. Now a quick scan through the automated passport gates, which are thankfully reopened now, brought us right into the bustling airside. There's something about watching planes take off that never loses its magic, even when the weather's less than ideal. From the lounge, it was a great view of the tarmac where we could see the planes readying for departure. I've done a recent lounge comparison. If you're interested in a deeper look at this lounge versus the Aspire lounge, check it out to see which vibe suits you best. The excitement was definitely building up as we were heading down the jet bridge, among the first to board. And that feeling of turning left into business class never gets old. The crew on the plane were amazing from the start. We were welcomed very warmly and guided to our business class seats. These are the amazing Qatar Airways A350 Super Diamond seats. Not the QSuite, obviously no doors as you can see, but still an amazing product. Now we all know that Qatar Airways loves to change its planes, which means you don't ever know really what kind of business class seat you're gonna get until you actually get on the plane. But we were really happy with these ones because they are actually really comfortable. And look at Yang getting super excited about adding one more amenity kit to our collection. We chose the front two seats of the bulkhead because usually that means bigger footwells. A quick look at the menu confirmed that what we had pre-ordered was still on the menu. The selection of drinks was also very nice, and we opted for a glass of rosé champagne. And it's nice to be served champagne in a proper champagne flute rather than the plastic that you get on some other airlines. Next to your head, there's quite a bit of open storage where you can keep things within reach. The IFE on this aeroplane is also absolutely amazing. Qatar's in-flight entertainment really stands out. This is one of the best in the skies. With a responsive remote and an intuitive layout, it's really a pleasure to use. Now both the remote and the main screen are touch screens, and the quality of the screen is really amazing. It's sharp, it's bright, and there are so many movies and shows to choose from. You have your earphone jack and also the seat controls. They look a bit confusing, but they're actually quite simple. We also received a sealed, refreshing towel. Qatar's seating is well thought out with sturdy two-stage tables that easily held our drinks, meal trays, and even my camera without any wobble. Well, to a degree. This was a very, very shaky flight, but I think that it still managed to film reasonably well. I always try and choose the bulkhead seats because they usually have a little bit of extra space that really makes a difference. Just below the console on the left, there's also a power socket, a USB port, and I believe a VGA or something like that. There's also another reasonably large storage bin. Now these things don't interest some people, but there is one thing that is universal, and that is it feels absolutely amazing to be sitting here with your partner and get ready for an incredible experience in the air.
Just pull the strap to tighten the belt. To unfasten, lift the flap and pull the handle.
Sir, there's something from Qatar Airways. This is for you. This is your lounge work.
One of the cool things about Qatar Airways is that you get free pajamas on specific flights. We were very excited, especially Yang, with her little haul of pajamas and goodies in the amenity kit. More on that later. Yang started to feel cold, and so she unpacked her blanket. In fact, calling this a blanket is doing it a disservice. It's more like a quilt or a duvet, and it's very, very comfortable. Cozy and snug, she was very happy. Now, we're lucky that we're flying together. But if you're sitting on this seat and you don't know the person next to you, you do have a divider that you can put up. It's not perfect, it doesn't come all the way up. If you're tall, of course, you can still see the other person, but it does help with privacy for sure.
So here we are in Qatar Airways. It's a bit shaky today. Yang seems to be enjoying herself, which is the goal of this entire exercise here. We've now ordered our food. In fact, we pre-ordered our food. I'm having the chicken machboos, and Yang is having the halibut with mustard sauce and vegetables. So yeah, looking really good.
Soon after, they brought out the tablecloth and the napkins, and it was time for some of the most sophisticated business class dining in the air. They really make sure that the whole setup is very beautiful with a little candle, extra sauces, a little bread basket. It really, makes it feel very nice, like you're in a little restaurant. The first thing that they brought out was the amuse-bouche, which was some delicious smoked salmon with some cream cheese and a rather wilted piece of garnish. But it was still tasty, minus the garnish obviously. Next came the first starter for Yang. This was a mozzarella and bresaola salad. It was actually a mango salad, and the flavors worked quite well together. Very tasty. Now I know I should stop always choosing the same thing, but I just cannot get enough of the Arabic meze. The muhammara, the delicious creamy hummus, the fresh tabbouleh. This combination is so delicious that even though I'm not vegetarian, this is one of my favorite starters in any plane, any airline. Comes with some delicious fresh bread, spicy lemon oil, and of course my own chili. Yang did not enjoy the mozzarella that much, even though I did. But you know what that means, guys? I have to share mine with her now.
This is the shit right there. I have to be careful with this because if I drop it and it becomes airborne, I probably will get arrested for poisoning the general public. That is enough chili to kill anybody, because that is Carolina Reaper. You okay?
Would you like to try any cocktail, any beverage in particular?
I live a little bit tipsy now. Maybe
Which is
later.
So guys, that was just the starter. Now, waiting for the main course, the chicken machboos, and Yang's already got her halibut and mustard sauce.
And next, we got perhaps one of the ugliest mains I've ever seen in my life. Mustard-crusted halibut with spinach puree and vegetables. There is no denying that it looks like a giant cow pat on your plate, but it was actually surprisingly delicious.
Let's ask her how she finds it.
It's very good, but a little bit full because we had breakfast in the lounge before. Fish is very nice. Do you want to try? It's good, right?
You enjoying it, baby? Don't drink anymore, otherwise you might pass out, yeah? So guys, time for the chicken machboos.
Now my main was the Gulf-style chicken machboos with mint raita, toasted cashew nuts, golden raisins and crispy onions. Now remember, if you're flying out of Qatar itself, you can choose from a whole selection of different meals, probably a choice of close to 20 meals. But when you're flying from Europe to Doha, then you don't have that much choice, but this is one of my firm favorites.
It seems saucier today than last time. So this is the Gulf style chicken machboos. It's like a biryani. Very delicious. That was the lunch. All in all, I would give that meal 8 out of 10.
After dinner, the flight attendants helped us to make up our beds. I usually do it myself, but they came and offered to do it, which was very nice of them. After that, they dimmed the lights to soft purples and pinks that gave the cabin a peaceful, almost futuristic ambience. The lighting Qatar uses adds so much to the experience, easing you into sleep while watching a movie. I really think it's one of the reasons why people enjoy Qatar's long-haul flights so much. Between the lighting, the cozy blankets, the ensconcement of the seat, and the quietness, it felt like a little haven in the sky. I feel like the whole atmosphere is really conducive to rest and sleep. Yang was absolutely loving it, being able to scroll TikTok while being nice and cozy under her duvet. Before going to sleep, I thought I'd have a look at the amenity kit. Inside you'll find some fresh lotion, some lip balm, some essential face cream, and an aromatherapy roll-on. You also get a pair of socks and a sleeping mask. As you can see, the flight was really bumpy, so this was my sign to pack everything away and put on my seatbelt. Now here's a little video of what it looks like when a 100-kilo man is lying in one of these seats. I know it doesn't look like it, but it was really comfortable. And what a 50-kilo lady looks like. She's actually even got an entire pillow stuffed next to her, and she slept really well.
So how is it so cool?
I sleep for at least 2 hours. Oh, I said it now.
Look.
Soon we have to say bye-bye.
So guys, we're coming in to land now. That was absolutely amazing. That was a fantastic flight. QSuites or not, I slept really well. I probably slept better than on a QSuite. I don't understand how that's possible. Otherwise, this has been amazing. I think I slept better here than when I sat in the aisle seat. But you know, there are many things to influence how comfortable such a flight is. But all in all, I would give this flight an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. For me, from this flight, I have to say, fantastic. If you enjoyed that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.